forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure. Whoa, so much ice! But it's not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument. Geomero! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. How do I explain? Photo? What's... I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their Wait, that's a nice... Wow, photos are on. You like it? Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Tell you it's you three.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is...
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Hey, that's not your line. We're here...
Photo? This feels like...
Photo. Oh.
Over here, Clara. Wanna look... Pretty great. I wish the...
Huh? Am I... Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you...
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it.
Huh? I understand. Well, this photo...
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big brother, if you have time. That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good...
we can sleep.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before. Come on! Kimiko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Bella...
the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No! I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dawn Hung.
Morning! How did you sleep? You poor thing! I'll go check.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go.
Yeah. Well...
Come around and have a look.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you...
Hey! I'm not that heartless. at last. Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you. I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after—
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. But you can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make it—
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time about your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
That's a serious expression you've got there. I mean no harm. The older gentleman with glasses was also giving me some very subtle looks. Do you always tell people ahead? I see. It's just a cultural difference. Punk Lord doesn't have this custom, and the Stellaron hunters don't generally observe this kind of tradition either. Isn't it often the case in movies that a guy comes home and turns on the lights, only to find someone sitting on the sofa waiting for him? Kafka and Blade both like to do that, and Sam won't even give the guy a chance to turn on the lights. But that's not my style. I will take the initiative to say hello. No need to worry. I will...
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like the universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Come with me, take the journey.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't. Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragment and one particular guardian, Colia, abandoned the path of preservation, judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus. Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, is a Stellaron. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had decided. Sure, ask away. Welt may be better equipped to answer that, but if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important, the firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. They will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing, well, that's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal. You're most welcome.
So, your first trailblazing expedition. Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze. It seems you have something on your mind. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurelos 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against but the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity. The crucial, as intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed. Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I too wish to go with you, but I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept... and she was right. Likewise. Get some sleep.
Pom-Pom, we're back! Shh. Checking star rail stability! Good to see you. Spatial readout. Star rail stability keeps rising. The numbers have stabilized. Welcome back to the Express! You've accomplished your trail. Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough for us. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny. Don't worry about it. Eurelos 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so... But don't... The destination will be announced at the... For now, get some rest. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will for your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express...
I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey. Oh, Wrapped in biting wind, hearts will never bleed, frozen and burning. The way to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. The day to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey. We will see. Come with me, take the journey. The way to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. The day to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey. We will see. Come with me, take the journey. To celebrate, I'll be waiting.
Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings were Compound will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Urillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jing Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old, let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
To celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it.
Morning. You're very punctual. Can't remember the last. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the
till we make it the day.
Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement. The meeting will start soon.
I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey. We will see. Come with me, take the journey. The way to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it the day to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh?
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you.
Have you guys heard of...
The Xianzhou Luofu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the...
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently, not to mention, 45 system hours ago, an unexpected calamity.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance...
Stop speaking in riddles.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron Hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the...
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellar... Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers.
This companion of yours.
No comment. Here are the coordinates. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually...
March. Get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to...
I'm fine.
Good. In that case, our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. 3, 2... Four against one. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman...
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Dan Heng.
Yes.
In that case, Welt. Ready for a trailblazing expedition?
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but...
You okay there?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived.
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport. Starskin, please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated...
Yes, it's still on repeat.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu.
Huh? Is this still auto?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the express.
Relax. I've got Dan Heng here with me. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set...
safe trip, you guys. Never. Don't worry.
Pom Pom still seems a little sad.
All this that guy sure has a Fine, you're right.
I wonder if she even remembers we've got a job to.
Have a safe trip, you guys.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron Hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is precisely. The Stellaron Hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
You're hurt, son. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go
I'm on it.
this area off. Let's keep searching.
Up ahead.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Too late to repent.
Indestructible.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Bladed flight!
I'm on hit.
That's better.
Don't worry about it. I've no interest in conflict.
It's time.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Time for swordplay!
Reach the end of the story.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Hey, you there? We need your help.
Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Ready.
Naughty child.
Time for swordplay! Bladed flight!
Too late to repent.
Nice teamwork.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'm on guard.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Nice teamwork.
Too late to repent.
Hit.
How many can strike with heart?
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Ting Yun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild.
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing. If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to...
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived...
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission...
We're telling the truth. You could verify... We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one...
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, or your safety, you should hurry to Central
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Ting.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind...
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss.
Favor? Count me out. What if we...
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please, accept my apology. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these... I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you... If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around you. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find... I knew it! We just need to pass through here. Take the barge to Starskiff Haven.